Hello everybody and welcome to our channel. Today we have a new driving test. So let's do it. 1. What should be used if provided according to Highway Code Rule 1? A. Bicycle lanes. B. Pavements and footways. C. Pedestrian crossings. D. Roads and highways. The correct answer is B. Pavements and footways. Explanation. Highway Code Rule 1 advises the use of pavements and footways if available for pedestrian safety. 2. What should you do after crossing a road before a sharp right-hand bend? A. Cross back after the bend. B. Keep walking on the same side. C. Stop and wait. Or D. Turn around and go back. The correct answer is A. Cross back after the bend. Explanation. After crossing before a sharp right-hand bend, it's safer to cross back after the bend as per Highway Code Rule 2. 3. What is recommended for very young children? A. Carry them. B. Let them ride bikes. C. Let them walk alone. Or D. Use pushchairs or reins. The correct answer is D. Use pushchairs or reins. Explanation. Very young children should be strapped into pushchairs or use reins for safety and control. 4. What should you avoid doing when pushing a buggy? A. Covering the child completely. B. Pushing it into the road to check traffic. C. Using one hand. Or D. Walking quickly. The correct answer is B. Pushing it into the road to check traffic. Explanation. When checking for traffic, avoid pushing the buggy into the road, especially from between parked vehicles. 5. Under which law is pedestrian access to motorways prohibited? A. Highway Code Act 1990. B. Pedestrian Safety Act 2001. C. Road Safety Act 1967. Or D. Road Traffic Regulation Act 1984. The correct answer is D. Road Traffic Regulation Act 1984. Explanation. The Road Traffic Regulation Act 1984 includes the legislation that prohibits pedestrian access to motorways. 6. Which regulation covers pedestrian access to motorways in Scotland? A. The Edinburgh Highway Act 1972. B. The Glasgow Motorway Act 1965. C. The Motorways Traffic Scotland Regulations 1995. Or D. The Scottish Road Safety Act 1988. The correct answer is C. The Motorways Traffic Scotland Regulations 1995. Explanation. The Motorways Traffic Scotland Regulations 1995 regulate pedestrian access to motorways in Scotland. 7. What is important to do before crossing? A. Close your eyes and count. B. Look and listen for traffic. C. Only look for traffic. Or D. wave at drivers. The correct answer is B. Look and listen for traffic. Explanation. Before crossing, it's important to look all around for traffic and listen, as traffic could come from any direction. 8. What is the key action before crossing a one-way street safely? A. Checking traffic direction. B. Crossing quickly. C. Only crossing with others. Or D. Waiting for a signal. The correct answer is A. Checking traffic direction. Explanation. The safety rule for crossing one-way streets involves checking the direction of the traffic. 9. What feature may separate cycle tracks from footpaths? A. A verge or curb. B. Guardrails. C. Speed bumps. Or D. Traffic lights. The correct answer is A. A verge or curb. Explanation. Cycle tracks can be separated from footpaths by a feature like a verge or a curb, as per Highway Code Rule 13. 10. What should you avoid when a vehicle is reversing? A. Crossing behind it. B. Keeping a safe distance. C. Waiting in front of it. Or D. Walking beside it. The correct answer is A. Crossing behind it. Explanation. It's unsafe to cross behind a reversing vehicle due to limited visibility and the potential movement of the vehicle. 11. Is each half of a zebra crossing with an island separate? A. Depends on the road width. B. No, they are the same. C. Only during peak hours. Or D. Yes, they are separate. The correct answer is D. Yes, they are separate. Explanation. When a zebra crossing has an island, each half is considered a separate crossing according to Rule 20. 12. What do token crossings allow? A. For motor vehicles. B. Only for cyclists. C. Only for pedestrians. Or D. Shared space for cyclists and pedestrians. The correct answer is D. Shared space for cyclists and pedestrians. Explanation. Token crossings are designed for both cyclists and pedestrians to cross at the same time. 13. What indicates a railway level crossing to visually impaired people? A. Audio signals. B. Colored markings. C. Smooth surface. Or D. Tactile surface with rounded bars. The correct answer is D. Tactile surface with rounded bars. Explanation. A tactile surface with rounded bars warns visually impaired people of a level crossing's presence. 14. Why should you take care when traveling on the road? A. Faster speed than traffic. B. No need for extra care. C. Only because of less visibility. Or D. Slower speed and less visibility. The correct answer is D. Slower speed and less visibility. Explanation. Due to slower speeds and being less visible, extra care is needed when traveling on the road. 15. What regulation covers the use of lights and indicators? A. The Highway Safety Act 1990. B. The Road Traffic Act 1988. C. The Use of Invalid Carriages on Highways Regulations 1988. Or D. The Vehicle Lighting Regulations 1989. The correct answer is C. The Use of Invalid Carriages on Highways Regulations 1988. Explanation. The Use of Invalid Carriages on Highways Regulations 1988, Regulation 9, covers this aspect. 16. What might be safer at major roundabouts? A. Always use the roundabout. B. Follow the traffic. C. Ignore the roundabout. Or D. Using pavement or alternative route. The correct answer is D. Using pavement or alternative route. Explanation. At major roundabouts, using the pavement or finding an alternative route might be safer. 17. What is recommended for increased visibility in the dark? A. Neon painted clothing. B. Only bicycle lights. C. Reflective clothing and accessories. Or D. Standard streetwear. The correct answer is C. Reflective clothing and accessories. Explanation. Reflective clothing and or accessories like belts, arm or ankle bands are recommended for night cycling in Rule 59. 18. What are cycle tracks? A. Paths shared with cars. B. Routes only for pedestrians. C. Routes protected or away from motor traffic. Or D. Tracks for motorbikes. The correct answer is C. Routes protected or away from motor traffic. Explanation. Cycle tracks are routes for cyclists, either physically protected or located away from motor traffic, as stated in Rule 62. 19. What should you not carry while cycling? A. Anything affecting balance or getting tangled. B. Anything on the handlebars. C. Only heavy items. Or D. Only large items. The correct answer is A. Anything affecting balance or getting tangled. Explanation. Cyclists should not carry items that affect balance or could get tangled in the wheels or chain as per Rule 66. 20. How should you turn right at a junction? A. Always use a cycle lane. B. Check traffic signal, move to the center, wait for gap. C. Ignore oncoming traffic. Or D. Turn quickly without signaling. The correct answer is B. Check traffic signal, move to center, and wait for gap. Explanation. To turn right, check traffic signal, move to the center, and wait for a safe gap in oncoming traffic, as stated in Rule 74. 21. Who is exempt from wearing a helmet while riding a motorcycle? A. All religious followers. B. Anyone with a head covering. C. People with short hair. Or D. Sikh religion followers wearing a turban. The correct answer is D. Sikh religion followers wearing a turban. Explanation. Followers of the Sikh religion wearing a turban are exempt from wearing a helmet, according to Rule 83. 22. What are effective ways to counter sleepiness while driving? A. Caffeinated coffee and a nap. B. Listening to loud music. C. Opening the window. Or D. Turning up the heater. The correct answer is A. Caffeinated coffee and a nap. Explanation. Drinking 2 cups of caffeinated coffee and taking a short nap are effective against sleepiness. 23. What does alcohol consumption do to your driving abilities? A. Enhances decision making. B. Improves focus. C. Increases alertness. Or D. Reduces coordination and reactions. The correct answer is D. Reduces coordination and reactions. Explanation. Alcohol consumption reduces coordination and slows down reactions, affecting driving abilities. 24. What is the rule about driving with illegal drugs in your system? A. Allowed in small amounts. B. Must not drive. C. Only if not feeling impaired. Or D. Permitted with a prescription. The correct answer is B. Must not drive. Explanation. Driving with any illegal drugs in your blood above specified limits is prohibited. 25. What should you check about your clothing before driving? A. Doesn't prevent control use. B. Is comfortable. C. Is suitable for weather. Or D. Matches vehicle interior. The correct answer is A. Doesn't prevent control use. Explanation. Clothing and footwear should not prevent using the controls in the correct manner. 26. What should a child over 1.35 meters in height or 12-13 years old do in a car? A. Sit in the front seat. B. Use a booster cushion. C. Use a child restraint. Or D. Wear a seat belt if available. The correct answer is D. Wear a seat belt if available. Explanation. A child over 1.35 meters in height or age 12 or 13 must wear a seat belt if available. 27. What must you do when a traffic officer directs you to pull over? A. Keep driving. B. Only slow down. C. Pull over and stop safely. Or D. Stop immediately regardless of safety. The correct answer is C. Pull over and stop safely. Explanation. You must pull over and stop as soon as it's safe when directed by traffic officers. 28. Is merging in turn recommended at high speeds? A. No. B. Only in clear weather. C. Only on motorways. Or D. Yes. The correct answer is A. No. Explanation. Merging in turn is not recommended at high speeds due to the increased risk and reduced reaction time. 29. What should the middle lane on a 3-lane single carriageway be used for? A. Continuous driving. B. Emergency stopping. C. Left turns. Or D. Overtaking or turning right. The correct answer is D. Overtaking or turning right. Explanation. On a 3-lane single carriageway, the middle lane should only be used for overtaking or turning right. 30. When must you not drive or park in a cycle lane? A. Anytime. B. Only during peak hours. C. When marked by a broken line. Or D. When marked by a solid line during operation. The correct answer is D. When marked by a solid line during operation. Explanation. You must not drive or park in a cycle lane marked by a solid white line during its times of operation. 31. What do bus lane markings and signs indicate? A. Lane is closed. B. Lane is for taxis only. C. Only buses can use the lane. Or D. Which vehicles can use the lane? The correct answer is D. Which vehicles can use the lane? Explanation. Bus lane markings and signs indicate which vehicles, if any, are permitted to use the bus lane. 32. What does driving without due care and attention mean? A. Driving slowly. B. Neglecting road safety. C. Not using indicators. Or D. Using high beams. The correct answer is B. Neglecting road safety. Explanation. Driving without due care and attention refers to neglecting road safety and the well-being of other road users. 33. What must drivers always show towards other road users? A. Distance. B. Preference. C. Reasonable consideration. Or D. Speed. The correct answer is C. Reasonable consideration. Explanation. Drivers must always show reasonable consideration for other road users as part of responsible driving. 34. What might the maximum speed limit be in some residential areas? A. 20 miles per hour, 32 kilometers per hour. B. 30 miles per hour, 48 kilometers per hour. C. 40 miles per hour, 64 kilometers per hour. D. 50 miles per hour, 80 kilometers per hour. The correct answer is A. 20 miles per hour, 32 kilometers per hour. Explanation. In some areas, at 20 miles per hour, 32 kilometers per hour, maximum speed limit might be enforced as stated in Rule 152. 35. Under which act is it illegal to use mini-motos on roads and pavements? A. Public Highways Act 1972. B. Road Traffic Act 1988. C. Transport Act 1962. Or D. Vehicle and Road Safety Act 1990. The correct answer is B. Road Traffic Act 1988. Explanation. The Road Traffic Act 1988 includes legislation making it illegal to use vehicles like mini-motos on roads and pavements. 36. Who must pass around the central markings of a mini roundabout? A. All vehicles except large ones physically incapable. B. Only cars, not motorcycles. C. Only small vehicles. Or D. Pedestrians and cyclists. The correct answer is A. All vehicles except large ones physically incapable. Explanation. All vehicles must pass around the central markings of a mini roundabout, except large vehicles physically unable to do so. 37. How is a pelican crossing with the central island treated? A. As one crossing. B. As two separate crossings. C. For cyclists only. Or D. Only for vehicles. The correct answer is A. As one crossing. Explanation. A pelican crossing with a central island is considered one continuous crossing. 38. Why is special attention required when driving near schools? A. Roads are usually narrower near schools. B. Speed limits are always lower. C. There are more vehicles. Or D. Young cyclists and pedestrians might be present. The correct answer is D. Young cyclists and pedestrians might be present. Explanation. The presence of young pedestrians and cyclists near schools necessitates extra caution and slower driving speeds. 39. When is it particularly difficult to see motorcyclists and cyclists? A. In bad weather only. B. Only at night. C. When they are at junctions, roundabouts, or filtering through traffic. Or D. When they are stationary. The correct answer is C. When they are at junctions, roundabouts, or filtering through traffic. Explanation. Motorcyclists and cyclists can be harder to spot at junctions, roundabouts, or when filtering through traffic. 40. Why should extra care be taken around horse riders, especially children? A. Children always ride in groups. B. Children usually ride faster. C. Horses are generally well trained. Or D. Horses can be unpredictable. The correct answer is D. Horses can be unpredictable. Explanation. Extra care is needed around horse riders, especially children, as horses can be unpredictable despite the rider's efforts. 41. Are you allowed to stop or park in a cycle track? A. No. B. Yes, for a short duration. C. Yes, if it's not in use. Or D. Yes, outside peak hours. The correct answer is A. No. Explanation. Stopping or parking in a cycle track is not allowed, ensuring the safety and free movement of cyclists. 42. Which regulation prohibits parking against traffic flow at night? A. Highway Code Rule 250. B. The Parking Act 2012. C. The Road Traffic Act 1988. D. The Road Vehicles Lighting Regulations 1989. The correct answer is D. The Road Vehicles Lighting Regulations 1989. Explanation. The Road Vehicles Lighting Regulations 1989, Regulation 24, prohibits parking against traffic flow at night. 43. In what position must vehicles without lights park on a road with a 30 miles per hour limit? A. Anywhere on the road. B. Close to the curb facing traffic flow. C. Far from the curb against traffic. Or D. In the middle of the road. The correct answer is B. Close to the curb facing traffic flow. Explanation. Vehicles must park close to the curb and face the direction of the traffic flow. 44. What type of motorcycles are prohibited from motorways? A. All motorcycles. B. Electric motorcycles. C. Over 50 cc. Or D. Under 50 cc. The correct answer is D. Under 50 cc. Explanation. Motorways must not be used by riders of motorcycles under 50 cc, as stated in Highway Code Rule 253. 45. Under which law is driving in a lane close by a red X regulated? A. Driving Standards Act 2000. B. Highway Code Rule 243. C. Road Traffic Act 1988. Or D. Traffic Management Act 2004. The correct answer is C. Road Traffic Act 1988. Explanation. The Road Traffic Act 1988 regulates driving in a lane close by a red X. 46. Can you overtake on the left in congested conditions? A. No, never. B. Only at night. C. Only outside urban areas. Or D. Yes, if traffic is moving faster. The correct answer is D. Yes, if traffic is moving faster. Explanation. In congested conditions with similar speeds, overtaking on the left is allowed if traffic in the left lane is moving faster. 47. When is it safe to cross at a barrier-less crossing? A. After waiting a minute. B. As soon as the train passes. C. When lights are off. Or D. When the barrier lowers. The correct answer is C. When lights are off. Explanation: it's safe to cross when the lights go off, indicating no train is approaching. 48. What should vehicles do when a crossing barrier begins to close? A. Honk and proceed. B. Ignore the barrier. C. Speed up to cross. Or D. Stop and wait. The correct answer is D. Stop and wait. Explanation: vehicles must stop and wait at the barrier or gate when it begins to close, as per Highway Code Rule 295. 49. What must you not do when a tram has stopped without a platform? A. Drive between tram and curb. B. Follow behind at a distance. C. Stop and give way. Or D. Wait for signals. The correct answer is A. Drive between tram and curb. Explanation: you must not drive between a tram and the left-hand curb when the tram has stopped to pick up passengers at stops without platforms. 50. What might trams carry that requires extra care? A. Goods and cargo. B. Large numbers of passengers. C. Only seated passengers. Or D. School children. The correct answer is B. Large numbers of passengers. Explanation: trams might carry large numbers of standing passengers, requiring extra care. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe and like. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.